A word I've been hearing so much lately, and a state that I've been feeling is overwhelm. So many friends, colleagues, family members, especially women, I'm hearing that over and over again. So in this video today, and also for myself, I am exploring overwhelm and why I feel this feeling so frequently. I am a fan of patterns. I love them. I'm a casting director at heart. So what I'm looking for are archetypal patterns, behavior patterns. It's also the thing that brings us together as a society, being able to recognize these things in each other. So let's talk about patterns. I'll talk about myself. I get so easily overwhelmed and fully nervous system on overload triggered by my inbox. I know. That sounds really first world problems. It is, I will admit. I don't have kids. But I will also say that the feeling that I get from inbox zero or something close to it, it is a rush like I can't even explain. Figure out what triggers your overwhelm. Are there patterns? And then, are there ways that you can actually cut a lot of the noise out in a way that won't compromise your personal and professional relationships? So let's talk about some of the things that you can do. And this is not all about the inbox, I will say. Sometimes it's good to just breathe, relax, do what you need to do to distance yourself from this state so you can just bring everything down and ground yourself. If you're like me, that's actually a really hard thing to do unless you're with someone else. For me, it requires social time, a distraction, and being fully present for other people. So instead of beating yourself up and saying, oh, I should meditate, I should breathe, I should take a walk around the neighborhood, sometimes it's okay to say, okay, well, what does actually ground me, distract me, calm my nervous system down? That could even be processing how you feel with somebody else, a trusted friend, colleague, therapist. So think about the things that soothe you. Also, think about the things that are popping up that trigger you. Notifications are a huge one. Too many tabs, that's another one. News on television, too many headlines popping up, doom scrolling on social media. What are the things that really make you feel fully overwhelmed? And how much are you bringing upon yourself? So with that, and I'll talk about myself again, multitasking. I will have maybe 5 email drafts open, 40 tabs, but also 6 Google Chrome apps, like separate windows with 40 or 50 tabs each. Even the feeling of I can't even get to any of this and then beating myself up for it, not helpful. But when my desktop is cleaned up, when I have not that many tabs open, and again, when my emails are down to a minimum where I can actually wrap my brain around it and really respond thoughtfully and stay present with those and not keep people waiting for weeks and weeks or months, I feel really, really good. And it affects me in every other area of my life. So today, I invite you to write down why. What could the reasons be that you are feeling overwhelmed? And what are the things that make you feel better? I have a really close friend who lives right up against the woods, and she said she literally ran into the forest screaming last week. She felt much better. And I guess she lives in a private enough area where she can do that and not freak anyone out, including herself. So that's great. Sometimes it's just hanging out with a girlfriend and venting because, again, most people feel overwhelmed right now. Also, possibly getting the most important things that are of highest priority for you, getting them done efficiently and early. It's called Eat the Frog. Just do it before you have to do everything else and get pulled in so many different directions. Tackling them first thing, game changer. It's something I resist on a daily basis. But when I do it, I'm really proud of myself. When I wait on the task, especially for the evening, because I get up early, I'm usually too tired to do it. So think about, if you're feeling overwhelmed, what you need right now. Structure, surrender, maybe a little screaming, or in my case, a little Styx. And for those of you that don't know what the band Styx is, like think about the song, you know it's you, babe. Like the Come Sail Away, they had in South Park, Styx, look it up, S-T-Y-X. Anyway, structure, screaming, surrender, Styx. Because once you've identified what are the patterns of why I get overwhelmed, think about what you need to calm that down a little bit. And in my case, sometimes it is returning 5,000 emails while I watch 40 episodes of Arrested Development. My version of screaming is more like just processing it with my sister or friends. Surrender, well, for me, that looks like watching television, going out to dinner and just saying, you know what, I'll get to it tomorrow. It's fine. Or just hanging out by myself and having downtime, whatever that means, and just not looking at the inbox or tabs or whatever it is. So think about what it is that you need and know your go-to tools like structure, screaming, surrender, or Styx, your version of that, so you can pick one, so you can meet yourself where you are right now, today, and know you are not alone. Most of us are in a place of, I can't believe what's going on. I can't believe what's happening. Oh, and then my work, my life, my family, my world on top of a world that feels really, really shaky right now at best. So know that we are all in this together. Don't miss out on your community. Talk to your friends, talk to your loved ones, and then identify the patterns of the things that make you overwhelmed, and then figure out your go-to tools. So when you feel that way, you can pick one, you can address it, you can go for it, bring everything down, and maybe just get a little accomplished along the way. And if you don't beat yourself up. There is always tomorrow.